Yeah, Australia is a fascinating place.
It is.
They're wild people. They're like they're very similar to Americans, but not
at all. That's what you get there, and you think it's America.
Nope.
And because you're in a tube, in an American tube, and you go over there, and then you sleep in an American hotel, and everybody's white, and they don't sound British. They sound a little more like us. It feels American. Then you're walking down the street, and a fucking parrot flies by. And lands on a telephone pole. And you're like, what the fuck is a parrot doing? And you realize you're surrounded by tropical creatures. Like, I was in Perth, which is completely different from Sydney and Melbourne. Like, they call them those the eastern states. Perth is on the west coast of Australia. And it's in the Indian Ocean, south of India. It's it's really like, Perth is like a city surrounded by just no people. And there's crazy creatures and weird plants, and then these white people, and they're not. Yeah, they're not.
They used to be prisoners.
In Perth it's different. It's
Is it?
Yeah, they were. It was founded as a commercial venture. An English captain went to England and said, and he got money, and he paid people to go, and they're miners. It's just these huge, giant holes in the ground. I think it's iron, and there's these guys that live in Perth, and they all have tons of money from this dirty work that they do. And they call them FIFOs, fly in, fly out, because they fly into the mines, and then they just live it's just covered in shit and, sleep in a bunk next to the hole for like a month. And then they give them like whatever, $100,000. And then they go back to Perth. It's a weird culture.
There's a lot of those people in Canada.
I guess like for the fishing, right?
No, miners.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of miners, oil people. A lot of people work the oil rigs in Canada. Yeah, a lot of the people they're a part of that strip mining. Like they all have like jacked up trucks and giant gold chains and tons of money.
That's what it's like in Perth. Every truck is a off-road, jacked up with the snorkels.
Yeah, well, you need that out there for the dust.
Yeah, you do. But then the eastern states was founded by they were penal colonies, and I don't know much about it, honestly. But Sydney and Melbourne is my favorite place over there.
Melbourne's great.
Such a great town.
It's like San Francisco before it was ruined in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just in San Francisco. It's pretty gnarly right now.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it strange how quickly a city can deteriorate with terrible government?